Alright, so we're going to talk through the Weakaura that I'm calling the Fury Prot Next Best Action version 1. So, generally speaking, Weakauras shows things from bottom to top. So, the Weakaura on the bottom takes priority over the Weakaura on the top. The group here is a single, you can see here, limit. It is a single icon group. So, this is what we're showing here just to help turn these off. Alright, so we're just showing this group. It is a single icon group, as you can see here. And so really the goal of this is to show you what should you do next. So working our way from the bottom up, because the bottom has the highest priority. So this shows when Sunder Armor has 5 seconds or less remaining. And that is very useful. So you can see here, the trigger is that, yeah, it's in the condition here where the remaining time is less than or equal to 5, goes up to 100%. Right? So next up is the Revenge. This is pretty simple. If Revenge is usable and Sunder Armor has more than 5 seconds remaining, use Revenge. Next up, if Sunder Armor has more than 5 seconds remaining and Revenge is not usable and Battle Shout is down, then do Battle Shout. Next up, if Sunder Armor has more than 5 seconds remaining, Revenge is not usable, Battle Shout is up, then let's get our stacks of Sunder up to 5. Let me try and find that trigger. I believe it was trigger 2. So you can see here, if the stack is less than or equal to 5. A bit of complexity in the function triggers. I'm not going to get into that for the scope of this, just needless to say, Weakauras is difficult to make it do exactly what you want it to do. Bloodthirst, so now we're working our way up the chain, so Sunder Armor has more than 5 seconds left, Revenge is not usable, Battle Shout is up on your character, you have 5 stacks of Sunder Armor, now we need to Bloodthirst if it's available. Okay, great. So now if we have Bloodthirst, which is, Bloodthirst is now on cooldown, and we have more than 50 rage, right? More than 50 rage, then we are going to show Heroic Strike. Now the cool thing about this little bit of code here, this only shows the aura if Heroic Strike is not queued. So Heroic Strike is a next swing action, particularly when you're using a nice slow weapon like the Deathbringer. It's almost a 3-second weapon, so you don't want it to be showing you to queue Heroic Strike for 3 seconds. You want it to show it, queue it up, then go away and show you what you should do next. Alright, so then the next one is, we've done all the other things, Sunder Armor isn't about to expire, Revenge isn't up, Battle Shout is up, Sunder Armor stacked 5 times, Bloodthirst on cooldown, and then our Heroic Strike is queued, we have more than 50 rage. Oh, then we're looking at a rotational threat type situation where we're just sundering for the sake of we've got nothing better to do, and we're going to make threat with our rage. So in this situation, we're saying we have more than 65 rage, Heroic Strike is queued, Bloodthirst is on cooldown, then we're going to throw in a rotational threat, Sunder. Cool. Alright, so now we've done all those things, and what are we going to show? So in this instance, we're going to hide this, show that one. So in this instance, we're going to show the Bloodthirst cooldown, right? So so I don't have more than 65 rage for rotational threat, so I'm holding off. Either my Heroic Strike is queued or I have less than 50 rage. And in those situations with Bloodthirst on cooldown, 5 Sunder stacks, Battle Shout is up, Revenge is not usable, Sunder isn't about to expire, then I'm going to show you that Bloodthirst cooldown so that you know that it's coming up and it's going to pop to you. Now you'll notice that it's degauzed here, it's desaturated here. So this desaturated because I have less than 30 rage. If you have 30 or more rage, then it will show in color, so that indicates to you whether or not you're going to be able to bloodthirst as soon as it's up. So this is your Fury Prot Nest Best Action single icon group Weakaura that I've been working on, and I think it's pretty good for now. It's a bit fragile though with the way the triggers are structured. You can see this is kind of a complex set of triggers. I wouldn't want to if you mess with you can't mess with the auras independent of each other. You have to understand how they work, interact with each other, and that's mainly because I could not find a consistent way for them to take bottom-up priority. It works 80% of the time, but then sometimes it just doesn't. And so I had to really put a lot of work into the triggers to make that happen, but that just means that there's no abstraction layer between the triggers. They are completely tightly coupled. So anyway, any questions, then shoot me a note.